Let's talk about 3 questions to ask a contractor before hiring them to remodel. What's up? My name is Stephen Hurd with Hurd Homes Real Estate. And before we put a lot of homes on the market to get them ready to sell, a lot of times our clients will do repairs or remodeling because in this market in Southern California, it's almost a no-brainer. If you spend money on the flooring, paint, or kitchen, you're going to get that money back double or triple. So a lot of times we have to deal with contractors, or our clients have to deal with them, and we get to see all the red flags from contractors, which there are a lot of them. I have talked to and dealt with so many contractors, and personally, there have not been a lot of times where I've been very impressed. It's one of those industries where they don't get customer service, and it's very unfortunate. But you have to deal with them to remodel your home. So how are you going to do it? What are some questions you want to ask them to make sure that you're setting up a good foundation? The first thing you want to ask them, if they give you a quote for repairing your home, is what items are not included in this quote. A lot of times when you are, let's say, getting a quote to paint the home, they might be talking about just painting the walls. They might not be quoting you on painting the ceilings or the baseboards or the door trim or the door jambs. So there's lots of different things that might not be included in it. You also might be expecting new doorknobs and light switches and outlets and stuff like that, and typically that's not going to be included in their quote. So that's one of the things that you want to ask contractors before hiring them. Okay, question number 2 to ask a contractor before hiring them is, could we have some references to speak to about your work? So a lot of times contractors will overpromise and underdeliver. We've all dealt with it, and all of us know a horror story or two about a contractor. What you want to do doesn't mean you're not going to hire them if they're not perfect, but you want to call some of their existing clients, if they're willing to share, and ask them what their experience was like. Because maybe they had 1 or 2 things that they would have done differently, or maybe communicated differently to the contractor, and that will help you in negotiating or setting up a good relationship. Ask for references if you can. Question number 3, what is the expected timeline for my project, and what are some anticipated variances in that timeline? What are some of the things that could cause a delay? Here's the thing about working with contractors. If they were just upfront with you from the beginning, it would probably all be okay. But a lot of them are so interested in getting you to agree to work with them that they're not fully upfront with you. So they don't talk to you about the negatives of construction. And when you are remodeling, there are going to be delays. It is absolutely almost positively going to be delayed, or it's going to cost more. Why is that? Well, that initial quote, they might go back to buy or purchase the wood for your baseboards, and then the cost of wood went up since last week. That is going to change your quote, and they need to be upfront with you about that. Asking what variances or changes in the timeline, or maybe they're using a subcontractor to install the granite in the countertops or the quartz in the countertops, or maybe a different contractor for paint. So they have the contractor you're dealing with, they're typically going to hire subcontractors, people who are actually going to do the work. Maybe one of those people gets sick, and now they have to go find a new subcontractor. That is going to cause a delay. So these are 3 questions that I would recommend asking contractors before working with them. Obviously, there's a ton of other questions you would ask them. My number 1 tip for dealing with them is to make your own bid. They're going to send you a bid, and it's not going to be all-inclusive, because if they sent you the all-inclusive bid, you probably wouldn't work with them because you're going to see the real cost of the remodel. The other contractor's costs are going to look better, and you might hire them. So I recommend making your own bid, outlining everything: baseboards, door jambs, install, pickup, delivery, haul, all of that stuff. These are the 3 questions I would ask contractors before remodeling your home. Hope this was helpful. If you've had experiences with remodeling a home, please comment below. Share with us your knowledge so that we can learn from you too. Thanks for watching.